Somebody might.
Enough was enough. We lost too much good content with the pre.
Trying to get me in trouble, man.
Before I hit the record, we lost too much content. So this is being recorded pre-Christmas. You can tell by the outfit. Check me out.
I like it, man.
Check it out.
You that silverback Harambe, right?
And you have your hat. Welcome to the Crucible Podcast. I am Pauly.
I'm Emil.
And
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Almost Happy New Year. So I guess the first shot you're going to be watching this would be December 26th. It'd be like a Thursday, but we're recording this pre-Christmas. We're still in the spirit of Christmas. It's not past yet. It's coming up. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. What do you got planned?
Okay, so since it's after the fact by now, we're hiding all of the kids' presents like all over the farm. And we're making them do like a riddle kind of
chores.
Not sure. Now they got to do riddles, and it'll lead them to the next gift. And then when they get to that gift, there'll be another riddle, and it'll lead them to the next one. So they'll just be hopping along the farm, freezing their butts off in order to get their really cool Christmas gifts.
So no snow, obviously.
Not here. How about you?
Yeah, today's the 23rd. What typically takes me an hour to get to work. Took me damn near 2 hours to get home. I was voice chatting with you while driving. So I was, it's just one of those things. Maybe it's Michigan, maybe it's all the Midwest where it doesn't matter what the conditions are like. It's you're just out there driving. It could be a beautiful day. It could be like today, 22 degrees, rained for about 2 hours. Then it switched to sleet. So everything's nice and frozen underneath. And then it's just going to dump snow it's supposed to snow until 1 a.m. So thank the Lord for the goodness that I've gotten in throughout my life. And I have a beautiful 40 horsepower Kubota tractor sitting in my garage that's heated at 52 degrees, staying nice and warm. So I can fire that bad boy up and use that 30 grand shovel like nobody's business tomorrow morning.
Problems I will never have to deal with living here. So.
Oh, it's that time of year. I was so on my ride home from work, I'm thinking about, being in content creation. That's kind of what I think about a lot. And I was thinking, should I do like a video where the garage door opens, right? And you see all the snow. Then I walk to the tractor, pan over, start it, and then, get my gloves on, get my hat on, get my jacket on, and then wait to finish the video when I turn around and look and it's like 75 and sunny.
That's going to be 6 months in the making, man.
I know. I should have been a little bit smarter, because this stuff I think about on 2-hour car rides when you're just like this, hanging onto the steering wheel because you don't want to get sucked one way or the other. Then you're out of control spinning.
Yep.
I should have done the sunny day like in the summer.
Yep.
The video would be completed.
So it's funny you say that, because I, sometimes I throw up a video here and there of chickens or of my garden and stuff like that. I've actually got footage from the spring that I still haven't compiled yet, because I'm not done with harvesting and processing some of the things that I've got for my yard. But yeah, I know what you mean, man. You gotta think way in advance.
Well, because I did that similar with my garage build. Like I took a lot of footage of recording it, and I actually, through the process, it was dirt laid out where my garage is at, and I just had the camera pointed at me, and I did like a 360 circle, right? And then when the cement was poured, I did the same thing. And then as the building was going up, I just kept doing it. And then I don't know when I did it. It was probably over a year ago. When I did a 360, it was the whole process being done. It was pretty cool.
That's neat. That's cool, man. So are you guys getting any of those weird floating orb thingies, the drones or whatever?
No, but you want to know what's funny?
Tell me.
Do you remember, maybe it was back in the COVID years, which is still going on. I'm pretty sure this is what I have right now. It's really pissing me off. I've had this sickness for quite a while now. It's going from this side to this side, just pounding headaches, just won't go away, right? Oh.
Keep that.
Speaking of what you're doing, I need some fluids.
Yeah, man.
Brought to you by the Crucible Podcast, not brought to you by Prime, but it's delicious and I like to drink it. Mm. So way back when, and maybe you got some text messages of a rather large black gentleman sitting on the end of a bed. Do you remember seeing that?
Funny story about that. So I had no idea what this meme was. I know what you're talking about now. I had no idea what this meme was. I'm in a group chat with a bunch of old nurses they're not old. They're young nurses, about my age-ish or younger. And I used to work with them on the pediatric oncology floor and everything. And we, BS and joke a lot. And they were talking, they were always scared to open my texts because they never know what the link is going to lead to. But one of them had to show me what that was because she was trying to explain to me, I'm scared that one of these days I'm going to get that, the big black dude on the end of the bed. And I'm like, I have no freaking clue what you're talking about. And then she hit me with it. And I'm scarred, man.
Dude, I was getting that as like somebody sent me an Easter bunny and it said Happy Easter. There he was down at the bottom of the Easter bunny, all blended in. I said, what is this all about? Let me see if I can bring it up. So what you were going to be talking about is drones, right?
No, I was just asking if you'd seen anything. I know there's a whole lot of stuff going on, especially on the Northeast, like New Jersey, New York area.
Picture, I'm going to see if it'll come up. But this picture was sent to me and it says, you really got to zoom in on this one. It's one of those drones. So, of course, I zoom in on it.
And they got you.
And bam, there he is.
Oh, Christ. That's good. It's right in the drone.
Right. But look, here's the picture. So it's, you can't even see it.
It's like nothing. You got to zoom in. That's clever, man. That's clever. Can you send me that? I'm going to send it to the nurses.
I will. Right now I'm in airplane mode.
That's wild.
But I was laughing my ass off. I was really laughing. As far as those drones, listen, I watched way too many sports and I rarely watch the news and I work too much. I hear bits and pieces through hearsay from guys at work, mostly getting their information off of TikTok, I assume. And you don't hear much about it on local radio stations where I'm from because I listen to like the farm report going into work, like how much grain is going for like corn and wheat and beans and stuff like that. And and it's not, I'm not even a farmer, but it's just something I've always listened to. And right now they're talking about Brazil and the weather. They're having beautiful weather for beans coming in and beans are getting ready to be in the pods. So we don't have really much time for drone talk unless they, appear here in Michigan, but we haven't seen any and I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, we haven't either. If you, the viewers, have seen them or know anything about them, throw your conspiracy theories in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it because I know there's a whole bunch, like you said, on TikTok. Everybody's talking.
Grays.
It could be the Grays. It could be
I keep hearing Grays.
The Chinese. It could be, us looking for nukes. Who knows? I've heard all kinds
I guess what I'm wondering is it one or two or is it like hundreds?
Hundreds. So the drones, as far as the drones are concerned, hundreds, but the orbs are like a separate thing.
Okay, so what's the deal? How come people aren't shooting them down yet?
I think they have shot a couple of the drones down.
I understand the safety factor of it. Like if it's like cruising through New Jersey streets,
yeah,
I put a picture on. I did. So I did put a picture on Instagram and it was like two gray aliens sitting in an apartment. And I said, pizza delivery guy just sent me this photo of a couple grays, a couple drone pilots ordering pizza just outside of Hoboken, New Jersey.
Nice. Yeah. No, I got a sister that lives up in New Jersey and she told me it's no joke. There's stuff in the sky all the time. You can go on the radar tracker app and it won't show anything flying. So she's like, it's really confusing, whatever the heck's going on over there. So we'd love to hear your conspiracy theories.
I wonder what Siri's got to say about it.
That's a good question. I'll ask later. So
I got this thing. I just can't shake it, man. It gives me the
shake harder.
Oh my Lord. Just one of those things.
So day before yesterday, I took my wife to see this movie called Homestead. Have you heard of it?
I've never heard of it. You text me it. What? Okay, so you went. It's a new movie.
New movie. So
you didn't just roll into Blockbuster and pick it up.
No, I don't even know where.
Things our kids will never know.
What the
from
heck
the
is a
80s and
Blockbuster?
90s, from the 80s and 90s. Like, do you remember, like, I do, going, like, my mom would take me on the weekends, knowing, like, if she had to work the weekend, like, going to the movie place and being able to rent either, like, 2 movies or a movie and a game to play on, like, your Nintendo 64 or something.
Yep.
So
And do you
much fun.
remember after Blockbuster and all that started to phase out, it was Netflix, but it was the Netflix where you had to order the disc
Yes,
online.
just the disc first. You did it from your computer because cell phones, the internet wasn't really that big into cell phones yet. Yeah, and they sent you a movie just to your house.
And it was impressive how fast they were too. Like, you'd order it, you get it the next day. I was like, dang,
Yep.
I didn't even
What
know the
about
mail works that quick.
we're gonna get to your movie, but now that
Sure.
we're on this topic, did you see those red boxes like in your local grocery stores or outside of like Dollar Generals or stuff
Yeah, they
like
still
that?
got them. They're
They
still
do,
there.
but I see those are fading out as well because everything is going away from disc.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Streaming
insane.
services is where it's at. Yep.
I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast and he had oh man, I'm a dumbass for not remembering their names, but there are a couple directors. Oh,
Are they like James Gunn or
no. Gosh, it'll come to me. But it was a really good episode. But they actually I'm trying to think of the name while I'm talking. They sit together and watch movies on VHS and
Oh, no kidding.
and like review them and just say their piece about them and whatnot. But gosh damn, I can't think of his name.
Kevin Feige.
No.
Okay.
Big
that's
director.
all I know.
Big director.
Spielberg.
Not that big.
So,
well, kind of that big. So you went to the movies.
So I had never heard of this movie until I think I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw an ad for it. They were doing some blast ads looking for like targeted audiences that I'm guessing either if you're in the prepper community or if you're gold and silver or, pew pews or whatever it is, I'm sure that they're targeting those audiences. So I bought some tickets. Most theaters aren't even showing this. And the one theater the theater that I go to is massive, but they showed it in the smallest screening room that I think I've ever been in. I think there was probably 60 seats tops. So it was tiny. And yeah, so anyways, the movie itself was pretty good. I'll give you the synopsis. Let's say uncategorized or whatever dirty bomb goes off the coast of Los Angeles, and it causes mayhem. And coordinated with that attack, there was some East Coast grid attack, and power's out, and it's kind of chaos. Cities are burning, and there's this place called the Homestead. It's owned by this really wealthy man. Here, I'll show you the. Let me put it up here. But you've probably seen him in a couple of shows or movies before.
Yep. I don't know his name, but I've seen him.
Yeah, I know he was in Suits and he was in a couple other things. But so, anyways, this is the trailer image for the movie.
Okay.
And again, it's by Angel Studios. So this guy's the billionaire. He's got this huge ranch house. I don't know, maybe like 50 to 100 acres, maybe more. And he's got people that live there with him. And basically, there's also these other people that are like out and about from Los Angeles all the way to, I don't know, maybe like Wyoming or something that know about this place and know about him. And he's contacted them where if in the case of an emergency, he needs people to run security, people that are doctors, so he needs people there, and he's invited them to come there as a sanctuary. So anyways, people start coming in, and it kind of goes through the different scenarios of what you might encounter if, societal collapse happens, people begging for food, people like starving.
This is a newer movie.
Oh, it's very new. It just got released. Yep. Yeah. And sorry, so kind of like spinning off of this movie, they actually have a mini series that I think you can access online if you wanted to watch the rest. But to the point of what I'm trying to talk about here is they mentioned something very interesting. Obviously, being in the precious metals community, that we talk about this from not just a practical standpoint or an investment standpoint, but also potentially a prepper standpoint. Paul, what you got in your hand there? A Goldback. Heck yeah, man. So we've seen Goldbacks, we've showed Silverbacks, we've showed a couple different things on this show. They mention it twice in this movie. The first time you can hear a guy on the radio talking about how the dollar's gone, the dollar is trash. Zombucks would be cool too. But
Currency of the apocalypse.
that's kind of what this guy on the radio is talking about, is what people are using as currency. They're saying they're taking barter. They're taking Goldbacks was the other thing he mentioned. And then
Okay.
in a later scene, probably about 20, 30 minutes later, you see this main character. He pops open his little lockbox, and in the lockbox, he's got tubes and tubes of what you assume are either like you like to stack the buffaloes. I think they were buffaloes. They may have been eagles.
Sorry.
So he's got tubes and tubes of buffaloes, and he's also got stacks and stacks of these suckers right here.
The Goldbacks.
The Goldbacks, but in stacks. He had tons of them. And so, of course, nobody knows if, if grid down were to ever happen, would these get widely adopted? But the fact of the matter is they are highly divisible. Gold is highly divisible, and this is a medium in which that gold is thereby divided.
Yes.
And you could use it as an exchange, a medium of exchange. So, Paul, I think you had pulled up a couple of really cool new releases from Goldbacks, right?
Yes. I was actually going to reach out to Jake from Hero Bullion and see if he had them. It's Hero Bullion is completely sold out. They did a pre-sale. I believe they're actually launching January the 15th is a date that I remember. But the new estate that has adopted these as a potential type of currency, negotiable. What's that say? Negotiable instrument. So it's not that you can walk into a gas station and buy your stuff. There's going to be stores, and on their website, there is a section of their website that these will be accepted in Florida as for goods and services, as exchange for goods and services. This is new to Goldback. This right here is the Half Goldback. So your one Goldback, which would typically be 1/1000th of a troy ounce.
You're struggling there, man.
It's tough. It is very tough saying that. Now this is 1/2000th of a troy ounce.
Good job, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, right. So this is new. This is the first time they've done this, what I guess you can call a denomination for these Goldbacks. And they all come with these very nicely. I actually met the people when I went to that coin show in Chicago who make these, who actually make them for this company.
Now, before you get off of this image here, what do you think prompted them to do a 1/2 Goldback?
I would say demand. I don't see any other reason for it other than demand from the general public.
Do you have a price on this one? Do you know what they were charging for it?
Under $3.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
under $3. I think I want to say it was like $238. They're actually, if you can, like our pal Tommy sells them very, very close to what they actually would exchange for. He does a very good job with that. Now, where he gets them from and does he get them and hang on to them and watch the gold price come up and start dropping some of these Goldbacks to make it more of a fractional buy for people and say, hey, this is what they exchange for, and it just makes sense. But I other than to make a different denomination, I would just say demand. I wouldn't say more affordable, because realistically a one Goldback is still only about $5, $5.38, something like that. So it's not
you're
like
paying more in premium. If you're talking $3 per 1/2 Goldback, then you're talking about a $6,000 an ounce price point, which is,
if you look at it that way. But what you're actually doing is you're exchanging United States government-backed money for gold. Fractional gold, and using it as a actual currency. Correct. So when you buy them, you're getting the value out of it. If you think of it as a stacker sense, you're paying $6,000 for an ounce. Who would do that, right? Well, I did. Well, it was whatever it was, $36.60 at the time.
My thought here is, I almost feel like maybe they did this on the back of or on the precipice of gold spiking so much. You know,
Could have, could
year
have.
ago we were looking at like
Good thought.
1950, 2000.
Yeah,
Now it's gone up another somewhere between $600 and $800. So yeah, it would make sense.
very well could have.
Cut that gold back in half, and let's just add a little spice of premium on top, and
I
it
like
makes
the
sense.
design of it. It's a
Yeah,
nice
it's pretty.
design.
It's pretty.
It's very nice. Let's go to the one, eh? Let's see.
Uh-huh.
So here's this is their bread and butter, what they've done for every state that they've done. I think there's like 7 of them now.
Yep.
This is their number one Goldback, a woman playing a guitar. And the other side is actually the negative image of what
Mhm.
this is. Really nicely done. They're all serialized. Then we get into another new denomination, and this is the 2 Goldback. They've never had a 2. They went from 1 to 5. So they got a half and a 2 now.
And this looks like a Seminole Indian.
Yeah, and let me go back to this. This
Maybe
is
I'm wrong. I don't know.
again the 1/1000th, and this is 1/500th of a troy ounce.
All right.
Florida Goldback. I really like this
Arg.
design. I really like
Pirates.
this design. The Pirates 1. So they've always had the 5, and there she be. There she blows.
That's cool. I like that image.
25.
This one's neat too.
Mhm.
It looks like what, the 1920s.
Got some dolphins jumping. Is that what that is? Yeah, dolphins. Here's the 25. And obviously, as they get a higher denomination, they do get a little bit thicker. Obviously, there's a little bit more gold there, where this is 1/40th now.
That's nice. Just in the swamps,
Yeah,
the Everglades.
yeah, just boating through. Let me
This
go back
one's
to this.
neat.
You see this? They even got the numbers. What does that say? Yeah, it'd be like the registered. When you register your boat, you have to put your, like, here it's a MC number, a marine craft, and then a number. So it's even got that on there, which is neat. You wouldn't think someone that looks like this would worry about having their boat numbered, is I guess the point I'm making here. Oh, a snake coming down. Here is the 50.
I like this one. I think this is well done.
Yeah. Yeah. Changed color too. I see some purple in this one.
Yep. Now, do you know if you go back to all of the other states that they've come out with so far, do the colors match? Are all the 50s purple, etc.? What do you have in your hand? Because I think you have a 1.
Those are ones. Those were green. But no, yeah, good question. I'll go to Goldback after we look at these and take a look, because they have them all there. This is blue. This is the 100.
Nice.
So I actually did a short on this one. It was a video of it kind of all coming together, computerized. Like, it started just from basically nothing, and then it ended up with what you see here. Well, I like the turtles on the bottom.
It looks like it has is that the moon landing footprint next to the turtles?
Yeah.
I think that
it sure does look like it, doesn't it?
Yep. So that must have to do with Cape Canaveral, because I think I see a rocket going up behind her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, doesn't it's kind of like a Lady Liberty, really.
Yeah.
Look at the crown.
She's tugging that boat.
That's right. And then this one apparently is also a 1, but it's very, very limited. It's like your first run, and then that's going to be it. So maybe if you got them on pre-order, you might get a couple of these, if not all of them, whatever you ordered somewhere.
I wonder what the resale on these is going to be once they sell out.
Right.
It's pretty. It's a nice one.
It is. It is. Again, it's got some sea turtles in it, sailboat in the background. And it's a little different. Well, that's the half. It's a little different than this one.
Yeah. Well, they're both neat. I like the other one, I think, better. Kind of looks like my wife.
Wonderful. Let me close that out, and let me bring up Goldback website again and see if
I just thought it was kind of cool how in
one
this
gold
prepper movie
exchange rate right now today is $5.40.
Okay. That ain't
Okay.
bad.
So let's take a look at Utah. The one in Utah, I'm just looking at it. I'm not going to pull it up. The one in Utah, yeah, they do. They're following a color. And I tell you what, that 100, That 100 also is a new denomination.
So they didn't
Because
have the 100 before. It only
no,
got
they
went up to
went
50.
1, 5, 25, 1, 5, 10, 25, and 50. And South Dakota is the same. Yes, the one is green, the 5.
Oh. Check, check. Can you hear me? Oh, I don't know. I think my audio cut out. Might have been you, might have been me. I'm not sure. Oh. Right on. I don't know. I can't hear anything. It might have been me, man. I don't know. It might have been me. These are cool. All right. All right. Well, I guess you're listening to the Crucible. Hold on, Polly's trying to mess with it real quick. What do you got going on there? Guys, we do record live and then we air way later. Not a homie. Check, check, check.
I'm back.
There you go. He's back.
I don't know what happened there. I think I hit a button.
Your mic sounds real soft though. It might have switched to a different mic. How about now? Say something.
How's that?
It's perfect.
All right. Yeah, everything. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, no worries, man.
I might, when I slammed the desk, it might have wiggled the cord or something, but we're back.
We're back.
So yeah, so that 100 is also a new denomination for this round of Florida Goldback.
And I noticed it says it's 1/10. That must be a heavy bill.
I bet you it is. I bet you it's about 1/10 of an ounce.
Yeah. I bet you could fold that sucker in half, crease it.
Okay. Let me see if Heroes got them, and we'll get a price.
You want to pull it up?
Yeah. And so I guess just to see if he had the 100s on pre-sale. Goldback. No, I don't see. Here we go. You still got me here?
Yep.
All right. No, I am not seeing them.
Boo. Do they have other Goldbacks?
Yeah, they do.
Can you
They
pull
do.
it up?
Yeah. Let me switch back over.
Just so we can see some pricing and
Yeah.
which runs they have.
I'll find
available.
them. There you go. You want to bring it up full screen?
Yep.
All right. So I said it was $540 for a 1 Goldback, right? So let's click into this Utah, and
Utah's the original, right?
Yeah. So they're as low as $519. That's e-check. So this is under the value of what the exchange rate is in Utah right now.
Right on. That's pretty good.
That's not bad at all. And if you use your credit card, you're actually at value. So that is not bad at all. I'm looking for, there's a bunch of pages. So I'm gonna go to 14. That's not Goldbacks. Let's go to 2. Okay, so that's where it stops. They were on pre-sale, and I just can't. New arrivals. Right here. Here's a half Florida Goldback. They were as low as $2.59. It says they're in stock now.
Oh, snap.
So, and
I
then
might pick some up.
Yeah, right. Let's see if there is. So there's the half, the 1.
And do they have that special one? The
That's what I'm gonna look for. But
edition.
I think he's gonna make me go through all this stuff here to see if I can find it.
That bum.
Yeah, right.
They might have it.
Let me search. Let me search. FLORDIA Goldback. Let me just search Florida Goldback. Well, There you go. That's what you get. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, here you go.
What do you
I
got?
have
What do you got?
on eBay that one Goldback limited edition early release,
Yes.
$275
Holy hell.
just for the one. Just for that one. So they must have done a really limited run. I wonder how many.
250,000.
Is that what it says?
No, I'm just making up a number, but I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, and these are all pre-sales. Pre-sale for January. They're not even out yet. But yeah, $275.
Okay, I just
I've
went through
seen
all his
2
pages.
of them so far.
Went through all his pages.
That's some stuff, man.
And he's got all kinds of stuff going on here. That's a lot of good stuff there. Okay, so when I looked at these last week, they were unavailable, but now the halves and the ones do say available. But that's all I can see that he's got on here. Let's take a look. Right there.
Oh, okay. So the mintage on these, they only made 8,000.
8,000 of them.
Yep. And in this case, these ones have been graded and they came back as a 70.
Graded? Pull those up, please. I'm gonna get rid of mine.
It's on my phone.
Oh, it's on your phone. Gotcha.
Yeah. And it's not showing it graded. It's just saying it's a pre-sale. So I'm guessing they're getting them back from whoever, PCGS or whatever.
Well,
That's crazy.
Speaking of on the phone, I think I'm gonna go on the phone and order some of those Goldbacks from my pal Jake.
I might do the same, man.
I think I'm gonna. Why not?
That's cool. They look cool, man. Well,
yeah, I'm not in Florida. Maybe Michigan will jump on the bandwagon, and we'll see. Right?
Are you gonna get? So do you have a full set of any state already?
No.
You should do that. You should make that your 2025 goal. Get all the states that are available
in every denomination.
Every denomination.
What the hell am I made of money?
Yeah. Come on, man. You got that YouTube channel. You making that YouTube money?
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, please.
You know it. It's rolling.
Dear Lord.
Gotta reinvest, Jesus. Man. It gives you more content.
I'm at to start adding ads and not let YouTube add the ads and just start adding my own ads and really piss people off. Before you can even get into the video, you got to watch 5 minutes of unskippable ads from YouTube.
Yep.
There's people out there to do it. There's people.
They are.
I watched the video today. It was this. I didn't watch the video. I clicked on it just to see. It got me. It got me with the clickbait. And I'm not going to say a name. I'm not going to say anything.
There's a girl in a bikini. Don't lie.
No. Although I told my brother, I said, because I watch his stuff and he'll send me some stuff. And then when I click on it, their stuff feeds into my algorithm.
Yep.
But it was a catch and cook video and a very attractive lady at the grill cooking. I said, you may want to think about doing that because look at this. You do catch and cook. You get you
get the hits. Man.
You get like 2, 3, 4, 5,000 views. This one's at like 75,000.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing to it but a nice looking woman cooking on a grill.
Yep. Just a butt in a bikini and people are going to click.
So it was taking things to your coin shop, taking this silver to your coin shop. Anyways, it wasn't worth it. You're buying this stuff and you take it into a coin shop. You're not getting your money back out of it. Okay.
Yep.
But so that's the point of the video is this person is always in a coin shop, before the video starts, buy your bullion from sdbullion.com.
Of course.
How can you promote your coin dude and then also promote the online? And I get it because I do buy online, but I mean, there's a line somewhere that you shouldn't really cross. But I'm not that big yet, so I guess I'll
click my link and I'll get 10%.
I'll make that decision when the time comes. But I don't know. I get it, but I don't get it. I hope other people just get it and take it for what it's worth. That's all.
Good stuff.
Merry Christmas and an upcoming happiest new year 2025. I guess a goal would be, I don't think I'll collect all of them, but maybe you and I collectively as a team maybe we pick one state and see how we do and go from there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, because I'm an alcoholic, right? So I get very addictive habits.
Yep.
And when it comes to stuff like that, like I won't stop. I'll have to get them all before you get them all, and I don't want it to become to that.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, man. I'm the same.
So
good stuff, man.
That's actually not a bad idea, just for the sake of doing it, I guess.
Cool beans.
All right.
All right, brother.
All right. Be good, everybody.
You too, man.
If we don't see you beforehand, I hope you had a very Merry Christmas, and we have an upcoming New Year, so enjoy.
Peace.